if you want to establish yourself as the expert in a specific area, just publish articles on a regular basis, once a week or every day. And then you become automatically the expert on this field.
Let's talk strategy, man. So I know you're somebody that you believe in quantity, right? Like you believe in putting out as many blog articles as possible because you're going to get found in the search engines. Can you kind of tell me how you go about that? Like how many articles do you aim to put out a day? What is a good, Jesse and Gareth and, they're heading up marketing and thinking of marketing for their companies right now. What's a good kind of like aim to do, and where are you distributing the stuff that you're making on AI?
So for me personally, I'm distributed on my LinkedIn page and also on different publications like AI Journal, which is an English publication, and also on Entrepreneur Magazine, the European version. That's mainly where I'm focused on. And what I recommend always my clients is once a week a blog article. That's really achievable. I mean, you and I, we also go live on a weekly basis. If you go live on a weekly basis, you already have the material to produce out from this live session, the blog article, and also includes the link from the live session into the blog article. So cross-channel marketing. When I started, I'm always try to break things. So I said, okay, every day one blog article. And I did this for around 1 week or something. And this AI publication contacted me and said, okay, Yakup, you're publishing articles about AI. Do you want to become an author on the AI journal? So this was an interesting result. And I thought, okay, that's cool. I would definitely say once a week, one blog article is realistic and achievable with an AI tool. And if you already produce content, I would always try to combine it with the video content that I'm producing, because written language establishes you as a thought leader. That's something that you have to always be aware. If you want to establish yourself as the expert in a specific area, just publish articles on a regular basis, once a week or every day. And then you become automatically the expert on this field.
Okay. So like, let's say somebody like Lee Bishop, right? He is a real estate investor and, he's going to mess around with content. He's going to publish an article a week. He doesn't have the pipeline of like putting it in Entrepreneur. Would you recommend he publishes 1 to his LinkedIn and then 2 to his webpage? And then are there any other kind of like places that he can submit to, or things that you can give advice to of like how to get the word out a little bit more of the articles that you're already writing?
Yeah, I'm always a fan of more is a good strategy when it comes to content. So it a little bit depends on the strategy that he had so far. So in my case, LinkedIn is the place, because I'm generating clients from LinkedIn. I'm a big fan of LinkedIn. I just feel good there. That's also what I'm suggestion and giving recommendation to my clients, that they push more on LinkedIn, because it has so much more potential for the coming years, in my opinion. So
are these business articles on LinkedIn, or are they newsletters that you're publishing on LinkedIn?
You can do both. So I do both. So you can publish your article and also say, okay, this is my real estate newsletter that I send once a week or once a month. You can do both. And then if people, this is, by the way, a really good question, because I started my newsletter and within 2 weeks or something, I had 1,200 subscribers out of nothing. And all these people, when I publish an article, they immediately get an email about this article. And you can also include call to actions, call me if you need help, and things like that. So this is something valuable, in my opinion, to implement. But back to your question. So I would not just take the one blog article and publish it on LinkedIn and the same article on your website. I would always try to change things. So because otherwise SEO will not help you. So this means I would change the picture, I would change the headline, the sub headlines, and maybe also call to action. So not immediately.
Got it.